Namaste everyone, and thank you for joining me for another Seat of the Soul Chair Yoga class. This class will be 1 hour long, and afterwards you will feel both relaxed and energized. We will begin with some long, deep breathing and centering, and then move into some warm-ups and standing postures, and then we'll end with a simple yet very powerful mantra meditation with one of my favorites, which is Soham. So as always, please honor your body, and if something does not feel comfortable for you, then you can refrain from doing it. So we'll go ahead and begin. So just find a nice comfortable seat in your chair and allow your spine to be nice and tall. Draw your shoulders down away from the ears. And when you're ready, close your eyes. And go ahead and flip your palms to face up, resting the hands on the legs. And just pausing for a moment from wherever you started your day off, whether it be in the morning, or maybe it's the afternoon, maybe it's before bed. Taking time for this pause to unplug, and to just come back home to your breath, to your awareness. And just for a few moments, notice if you're tight anywhere in the body. And if so, bring your awareness there and allow your body to fully relax. And then do that one more time. So scan your body from head to toe. Notice if you could be 5 or 10% more comfortable and relaxed. Bringing now your awareness to your inhale and exhale for about 3 rounds. In, I know I'm breathing in. Out, I know I'm breathing out. Introduce Sahaja pranayama, which is a breathing technique. You're welcome to open the eyes to see the example up here, and then you'll close your eyes after you get in the rhythm of it. So we'll lower the chin down to the chest, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And while the breath is held, lift your chin back up to center. And exhale through the mouth completely. The breath is held out. Tuck your chin back to the chest. Inhale through the nose. Bring the chin back up to center. And exhale through the mouth. And continue at your own pace. So you're never breathing in or out when the head is moving. Once the chin is down, then inhale. And once the chin is back up, then exhale through the mouth. So the pattern of this movement helps with blood pressure. And then the breath work here helps to calm the mind and the heart. Stay present with the breath. Command the mind to be here with every inhale and exhale. We'll go for 2 more rounds. And last time, exhaling through the mouth. And then deeply inhale through the nose, keeping the head straight. Hold the breath briefly. And exhale through the mouth. And then join your palms together at your heart. And start to rub them together a couple of times. And before we begin moving, we'll take a moment to set an intention. So pressing your palms together, your elbows out to the side, bow your head toward the wisdom of your heart and setting your own intention for your practice. And then letting it go. And before we begin, we will tune in with the sound of Om 1 time. So we'll inhale to begin. Relax your hands down on your legs and blink your eyes open. Just look around the room, wherever you're at, noticing the colors, noticing the lights, blinking a couple times. Good. And then we'll scoot up in the chair and begin a few warm-ups. So to begin, we're just going to do a couple of cat-cows, and we'll do a couple variations on it. So to begin, we're just going to inhale and rock forward, draw the shoulders down, lift the heart. Exhale, draw the navel toward the spine. You're welcome to keep the eyes open or closed, whatever you prefer. And then we'll start to move our arms along with it. So we're going to inhale, the right arm reaches up, and exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, left arm, exhale, and bring it down. Good, and continue. Good, and the last few, we'll bring both of our arms up at the same time. Inhale, a little back bend. Exhale, and bring the arms back down. Inhale. Exhale. And 3 more. And last one, inhale, keep the arms lifted overhead, gaze up. And exhale, float your arms down alongside the legs. And just take a nice deep breath in. And full breath out. Good. And then from here, we'll roll through our shoulders. So inhale as you bring them up to the ears. Exhale as you lower them down. Be mindful of the jaw and your brow area, just keeping the face relaxed. Good. And then going forward with the shoulders. And relax the shoulders down. And taking your left ear, dropping it to the left shoulder, and then we'll rotate over to the opposite side. So just taking a half circle here. And let's attach the breath. So we'll inhale as you go to the left, and exhale as you go to the right. Opening the mouth slightly, completely relaxing the jaw. Good. And then release your chin down to your chest and take your palms, interlace your fingers, take your palms on the back of the head, and gently press down on the back of the head while you press your head up into the palms. Good. Strengthening the neck and shoulders. Good. And then lift your heart so that you're gazing forward, and then keep going. So you do a little lean back into the palms. Breathe here. And then come back and bring your arms out to the side. So transitioning into another shoulder opener, take your right arm and bring it over the heart, and then cross your left elbow in front of the right and hold here, or you're welcome to bend the right elbow and kind of twist the arms, letting the hands come closer. So draw your elbows out away from the heart, drop your shoulders, and then think of your fingertips touching the sky. Good. And open up the arms, inhale. Exhale, bring your left arm over first, and then bring your right elbow in front of the left. You can stay just like this, or you can bend the left elbow, twisting the arms. Again, think of those three positions at once. So the shoulders drop, the elbows are out, and the fingertips are up. Take about 2 or 3 breaths here. Open up your arms, take a deep breath in, and exhale, lower them down. Good. Separate your feet just a little bit, and we'll take a couple lateral bends. So we're gonna drop the left hand or forearm to the left leg, reach the right arm up, and lean over toward the left. Make sure to keep the neck and the shoulders relaxed. And one more cycle of breath here. Good, and then release and slowly come back to center. We'll switch sides. So the right hand or forearm is down. Inhale the left arm up and take a nice lean over to the right. Be modest in how you're turning the head, so you don't have to look up. You can either be gazing down or forward. And then release back to center and bring your feet back together. Just take a nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Good. And then we'll take a gentle seated twist. So we'll take the right hand and touch the chair behind you. The left hand comes to the outside of the right leg, and then just gently turn toward the right. Being sure to breathe up and down the spine. So as you breathe in, imagine there's this light traveling from the crown of the head down to the base of the spine. And when you exhale, that light comes from the base all the way up the channel of the spine, out the crown of the head. And last breath here. And then rotate back to center, and we'll take the opposite side. Left hand to the chair, right hand to the left leg, sitting tall, draw your shoulders down, and then gaze over to the left. A couple of breaths here. Last inhale and exhale, untwist, come back to center. Good. And let's move our legs and feet a little bit. So we're gonna bring our feet with our tiptoes on the ground. And then from here, we're gonna lean back just a little bit in the chair. Okay, so automatically you'll feel that your core becomes engaged. So you don't want to be dropping the upper back. You want to be pulling the sides of the waist in toward the center to engage the core. And then just bring your arms out in front of you. So a modified version of boat pose here. A couple of breaths. And last inhale. And exhale, relax the feet flat on the ground and drop your hands. Good, take a breath in and out. And continuing some core work, we'll take the hands behind the head, interlace them, and we're gonna bring our right leg up and flex the foot, and as we bring it up, twist to the right. And then bring it down and come back to center with your torso. So opposite side. Left leg up, foot is flexed, and take that little twist to the left. Bring it back down. Good, and do that a couple more times, alternating sides. Continuing to squeeze the core. And stay connected to the breath. We'll go for one more on each side. Good. And then come to center and just let your hands come down. Keep them interlaced. Draw your shoulders down. We're just going to stretch our fingers here. So press the palms forward and bow your head down. So opening up the upper back. And then inhale and reach your palms up toward the sky. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. Breathe deeply. Good. And then release your hands apart and just start to open and close your hands. Good. And then rotate your wrists and start to soften the elbows, bringing a little bend to them as you bring your hands down. And once you reach about halfway, then go in the opposite direction. Good. And then let them go and pick up your right foot from the ground. It doesn't have to be high. And let's roll our ankle. The opposite direction. Point and flex your foot. Good, and then place it down and we'll just pick up the left foot, same thing. Rotate around at the ankle. And go in the opposite direction. Good. Point and flex. Good. And then place the foot down on the ground. And then just place your palms up on the legs and let's sweep them up. Inhale. And exhale, bring them down to your heart. So we'll do a couple of seated sun salutations followed by a few standing sun salutations, and then we'll get into our standing postures. So we'll inhale and reach the arms up once again. Exhale, and we'll take a halfway forward fold. So place your hands on the knees and just come down halfway. Good. Inhale, press your heart forward and gaze forward. And exhale, go all the way down into a forward fold. So lower your hands as far as is comfortable. And take a breath here. Good, and then inhale and start to rise slowly, sweeping the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Same thing again. Inhale. Exhale halfway. Place your hands on your knees. Lean forward. Inhale, press the heart forward and gaze. And then exhale all the way down. Good. Lower your hands and just take one cycle of breath here. And inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And we'll do a little variation. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the arms into like goal posts, so your elbows are bent, and do a lean forward halfway. Good, staying here, inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Relax the hands, and then keep the left hand down, and inhale, swing the right arm out to the side and up just as far as is comfortable. Exhale and bring the arm back down. Keep the right hand low. Inhale, left arm comes out and up. Exhale, bring it back down. And inhale to rise all the way up. Take your time. Reach through the ring fingers as you bring your arms overhead. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. We'll do the same one more time. Inhale and reach. Exhale, cactus arms coming halfway forward. Stay here, inhale. Exhale and fold. Keep the left hand low and inhale, reach the right arm out and up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift the left arm out and up. Exhale and lower it down. And inhale to rise. Take your time. Sweeping the arms up, looking up. And exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Good. And then bring your hands to the legs and go ahead and stand up. We'll do just a few more sun salutations while standing. So we're gonna bring ourselves to face this seat of the chair. So you can turn the chair if you'd like. And then we'll start with our feet together and our hands in prayer position. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to the seat of the chair and fold halfway. Inhale, press into the chair, look forward, lift the heart and flatten the back. Exhale, refold. So bend the elbows, bow your head. And inhale, bring your arms all the way back up. Look up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, bow. Press into the seat. Inhale halfway, flatten the back, look forward. Exhale and refold, bending your elbows, dropping the head. And inhale to rise, sweep the arms. And exhale, hands come down to heart center. Good. Last one, in, reach the arms. Exhale and fold. Press into the chair, flatten the back. Exhale, refold. And inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Good. And then just stand here, feeling grounded, warmed up, while at the same time centered and relaxed. Good. And then just come to the back of your chair. So we're going to begin on the left side of the chair in warrior position. So we're going to step forward with our right foot and bring our left foot behind us. Take a bend to your right knee. Don't let the knee go past the ankle here. And then you can keep your right hand on the chair for support. Your left arm is going to reach up. So we're going to start in warrior one. So you're welcome to leave the hand there the whole time. If you're comfortable to let it come off, you're welcome to do that. And a couple breaths here. And last inhale. And exhale, lower your hands down. Good. Good. Straighten your front leg. And then turn your left foot, your back foot, so that your toes are out and your right heel is lining up pretty much with the left arch in your foot. Go ahead and re-bend your right leg. Don't let it go past your ankle. And then your left hip is gonna rotate open as far as is comfortable for you, while your right knee is opening out toward the right. Again, as much as is comfortable. And then open up your arms out to the side and gaze past that right hand. Good. The chair is closed. If you need it for that arm, feel free to leave it there. Otherwise, both of them can be up. Good. Lift the lower belly in and up. And last inhale. And exhale, lower the hands, straighten the leg, and walk your feet together. Good. And just shake the legs. And then from here, we're gonna turn and face the seat of the chair. So we're still on the left side, and your right toes are gonna be like a little bit underneath the chair, and then step your left foot back. We're gonna now come into triangle. So let's open up the arms, look to the right, and start to shift the hips to the left as you reach with that right hand, and then lower it anywhere along the chair that works for you. Reach the left arm up, and again, be modest here with how you're rotating your head. You don't have to look all the way up, you can look forward or even down. And then gaze down, put a little bend in the right leg as you press yourself back up and draw your feet back together. And we'll come now to the right side of our chair. Same 3 postures, beginning with warrior 1. So we'll take the left foot forward and the right foot is back. Your left hip is coming down, your right hip is slightly forward, and then bend the left knee no more than your ankle. The left hand is on the chair to begin, and the right arm reaches up. Good. Again, keep the hand there, you're welcome to lift it. A couple breaths here. Release, straighten your leg, bring your hand down, and turn your back foot open. Look down and line up your left heel with the right arch, and then re-bend your front leg, your left knee. It's not over the ankle. Your left knee is coming out as much as you can or as much as is comfortable, and your right hip just opens up until you find that comfortable edge. Then open up your arms. Again, one can stay low or both can come up. Gaze past the left hand and breathe. Good. Lifting the lower belly in and up, keeping your eyes focused. Last breath. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg, and walk your feet together. And now we'll face the seat. Coming into triangle. So the left toes are slightly under the chair, so you can stay nice and close. And then the right foot steps away from the chair. Your heart is facing forward, but your arms are stretched out to the sides. And then shift your hips to the right as you reach with that left hand, placing it down on the chair, either the top or the seat. And gaze anywhere that's comfortable on the neck. And then gaze down, a little bend in that left knee, and press yourselves back up and walk your feet together. Good. And then come back behind your chair. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. We're just going to come into a downward dog. So taking your hands onto the back of the chair, go ahead and step your feet back. Have a little space between the feet and a little bend to the knees. And then draw your hips back and let your heart just kind of melt down toward the ground. And last inhale. And exhale, slowly come up and step forward with your right foot. Leave your left foot back. Keep your hands on the top of the chair. A little bend to your front leg. And then begin to shift forward onto that right leg. And if it feels comfortable and your back leg lifts, go ahead and start to bring your body more toward the shape of a T. So a version of Warrior 3. This is a time you can practice your balance. You're welcome to lift one arm off of the chair. Maybe you'll lighten the grip of the other hand. Keep breathing and keep focusing on one spot. Last breath. Good. And then bring your feet together. Lift your body back upright. Take a breath in between. So inhale and exhale. Good. And step back with your right foot. Leave a little bend in your left knee. And then begin to come forward. The weight goes to the left leg and start to bring your body more toward the shape of a T. Again, you're welcome to lift your left arm out or both arms. Keep breathing. Find that balance. Good. And then release and come back. Bring your feet together. Good. Really good one to strengthen the lower back. So inhale here. And exhale. And still standing at the back of the chair, bring your feet wide. Turn your heels in and your toes out and come into goddess pose. So bend both of your knees. Try not to arch the lower back, so you want to keep your hips slightly forward. The lower belly is tucked in and up. Engage your core. And then one or both hands can come away from the chair if that feels good. And a couple of breaths. And inhale as you straighten the legs. Turn your toes to the front. So I'm going to just swivel my chair so that the back is not in front of me, but I can have room to still touch the seat of the chair. We're going to take a nice wide-legged forward fold. So let's begin by inhaling and sweeping the arms up. And exhale, bring your hands to your hips and start with a flat back to lower halfway down. Good, and then breathe in here. And then this is where you can use your chair if you'd like. So you can bring your forearms to the chair. You can rest your head. If you feel like you don't want to use the chair, you can keep it farther away and bring your hands to the ground. Or you can just let them hang. So find whatever version works best for you and take a couple breaths here. then come back up halfway so your hands are on the chair, and take a breath here. And exhale. And then bring your hands, or just one of them, back to the hips and rise up the same way that we came down. And then just drop your shoulders and walk your feet together. And then we'll come to the left side of the chair. So the next one we'll take is going to be eagle pose. So we're going to take our right foot and wrap it around the left leg. There's a little bend in your left knee. And then just sit down like you're sitting behind you in a chair. Okay, just keep your legs squeezing as tight as you can, close to each other. And then we're gonna leave the right hand on the chair. And we're just gonna lift that left arm up. So breathe, drop your shoulders. Use your core, right? Try to lighten the weight of your hand on the chair. Use your legs instead. And then come back up, untwist, and just shake the legs and the arm. We'll stay here. And we're gonna come into another balancing pose, tree pose. So a little bend in your right knee. The left foot can stay on the ground. It can come below your knee or above your knee. And then your left hand reaches up. Your right hand is welcome to stay in the chair. You're welcome to hover it or bring it up. Good. Find balance from within. So first your gaze, looking at a spot that doesn't move. Then your breath. And the rest follows. Good, and then slowly lower the arms, lower the leg, and shake it out. Good. And then come over to the right side of the chair. And we'll do eagle pose here again. So now there's a little bend in your right leg, and you're gonna take that left foot and squeeze it over the right leg. And then sit back, so draw your hips back. Keep your left hand on the chair, and then reach your right arm up. Good, and be mindful of your knees so that you're not taking that left leg and kind of bringing that right knee too far to the left. It's equal pressure with both knees squeezing together. Good. And then release and come back up and shake it out. And we'll now take tree pose. So a little bend in your left knee, and then find a place anywhere but your kneecap for your right foot to be in. And this time, any variation with your hands is welcome. So you can do them at your heart, you can keep them above your head, whatever you'd like. Keep breathing. Slowly let it go and release the foot, shake out the legs. And then we'll now just turn to face the seat of the chair. And I personally like to have the seat completely facing me for this next one. It's another version of downward dog. So if the first version while using the top of the chair felt fine, you don't want to go any deeper, then you can use that version. Otherwise, we'll lower the hands a little bit. So we'll inhale and reach them up. Exhale and float them down. Bring your hands to the seat of the chair. And then kind of just grab the sides of your chair and step your feet back a little bit. And come into that downward dog. So you might feel it a little more in the backs of your legs rather than the shoulders like the first one. And imagine that someone is behind you gently pulling your hips and that someone is in front of you gently pulling your hands. So your spine is stretching from top to bottom. And one more breath. Good. And then gently just walk your feet closer to the chair. Your head is low, and then slowly start to rise up. Let your head come up at the very end. And then just stand. Stand in your presence. Stand with the energy that's moving through the body. Just turn to face the front at the right side of your chair once again for our final standing posture, which will be chair pose or fierce pose. So we'll have the feet together and then take a bend to your knees, sink the hips back as if there's a chair behind you and you're sitting toward the back of the chair. Your heart stays lifted. The left hand can be on the chair if needed. Otherwise, bring your arms up about 60 degrees. And breathe here. This really works the thighs and the glutes. So squeezing the thighs together, lifting the pelvic floor, lifting the lower belly. And inhale, reach up, straighten the legs, do a little back bend if you can. And exhale, lower your arms down. And then come back down to the chair as we start to wind down before our meditation. Good. So just come back into a comfortable seated position with your spine nice and tall. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So we're going to cross our right foot over the left leg. If this doesn't work, then feel free to extend the left leg and slide that foot lower than the knee. And then flex the right foot. Inhale. And exhale, lean forward. Good, hinge at the hips. Don't push or pull. Just let the body invite you to go deeper into the pose. Start to slow down the breath, lengthening your exhale. And slowly rise back up. Take your time and lower the leg. And then we'll do the opposite side. So your left foot either above or below your right knee. Flex your left foot and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Focusing on a longer exhale. Come back up, take your time. Good. And let your foot come down. Little space between the feet. We'll just do a couple Sufi grinds. So inhale, come to the left and forward, and exhale, go to the right and back. Just close your eyes here and start to feel your body settling down. and go in the opposite direction. Breathing in as you go to the right and breathing out as you go to the left. Come to center and sitting tall, deeply inhale, fully exhale. Now coming into a version of bridge pose, just come to the front of your chair and let your hands come back behind you, pressing into the seat. So you can either let your hips leave the chair and as you press up, or you can just press your heart up doing a simple back bend. If your hips want to leave, press into the floor with your feet and let them come up from the chair, however high is comfortable for you. Your chin can be wherever's comfortable for the neck, so it can be closer to the chest, or it can be gazing up or slightly back. Good. And then slowly lower down if your hips were away from the chair, and just scoot back to the center of the chair. Our last seated posture will be half happy baby. So we're going to take the right leg and flex the foot. You can either just grab the hamstring and press back, or if it allows, you can take your right hand to the outer edge of your foot, sitting tall, and start to press that foot back toward the body. Continuing to be aware of that exhale, nice and long. Good. And then slowly lower the side, and we'll pick up the left leg. Again, flex the foot, either just hug it in from the hamstring, or grab the outer edge of that left foot and start to press it back. A couple of breaths here. Slowly lower it down. Good. And sit tall. And we'll bring our palms down and end with an inhale, lifting the arms. And blessing yourself. Exhale, pulling them down to the heart. Good. And then we'll now end with our meditation. So just sit comfortably in your chair. You can rest your back. Just make sure your spine stays nice and tall. And today we'll use the mantra Soham. So it's translated from Sanskrit, which means I am. So I am is a complete sentence. And this meditation helps us connect with our root chakra. It helps us to get grounded in self-love and to connect with our enoughness. So we'll just close our eyes and let the palms face up and start to focus in on the breath. In and out through your nose. Allow your body to just calm down after we've moved around a lot of energy within. Don't judge your emotions. Don't judge anything that arises. Just be with it. take a slight pause at the top of the breath. Exhale. Take a slight pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhale and pause. Exhale and pause. And inhale, pause, and exhale, pause. And then begin to introduce so as you inhale, hum as you exhale. And there's no need to hold the breath anymore. Just a natural inhale and exhale. Attaching so, hum, I am that. Don't try to label anything after I am. Just be with the awareness of I am. Feel free to pause the video to meditate longer on so, hum. But if you only have an hour today, then we're right there. So we'll end our class by reciting a few affirmations to move forward with the rest of our day. So repeating after me out loud. I am here now. I am exactly where I am supposed to be.
I am exactly where I am supposed to be.
I am safe.
I am safe.
I am becoming.
I am becoming.
I am enough.
I am enough.
Let's deeply inhale together. Bring our hands to the heart center. Exhale. And we'll end our class by connecting to our truth with the sounds of Sat Nam. Inhaling to begin. Sat Nam. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Namaste.